Chris here with Barnyard Outdoors. I'm still out camping. This is my last night out here. I'm going to make a special meal, and tonight I'm using the pie iron again. This is not any ordinary pie iron. This is the Roam XL square pie iron. It's the big one. So I have something special planned for this to kind of finish out the trip out here. I mean, it's been an absolutely amazing time out here. The weather today has been beautiful. I'm looking forward to relaxing tonight by the fire, and I'm really looking forward to this little treat I'm going to make here. Before we start, I know those of you that are familiar with the Roam pie irons, they make a really awesome case. A little like a burlap sack, goes around the pie iron, has a handle on it. The problem is they do not make one for the XL, and I'm very disappointed. But my friend Billy and his wife came through and made an awesome carry bag for the XL. Look at that, that's nice. And it gets better. Oh, that is great. So this is a perfect way to store the pie iron. You've got, it just slips here in the bottom. You've got some toggles to cinch it up so it doesn't fall out. And then a nice little carry handle so you can carry it easily or hang it up around the campsite. Hot wings, right? Hot wings. I got some wings here. I got some oil. And then, of course, I got some Frank's Red Hot wing sauce. A little buffalo sauce. It's going to be good. I'm using the XL because the XL is deeper. I'll be able to put a little more oil in it. I'm going to have to be pretty careful when I flip this over because the amount of oil and the heat. But I think this is just going to be awesome. So let's get started here. I'm going to go a little heavy on the oil to start with. And let's get some wings in here. I want to make sure they're coated good. And I'm not sure how many wings I'm going to be able to do at a time in here. I think I can get one more in there maybe. One more little guy. Look at that. Perfect. And the XL is pretty big, so these are going to have room to move around and get that oil all around them. And I'm going to put a little more oil on top just to make sure they're coated. Oh, that's going to be good. So now I got to be careful when I put this thing together because I do not want to flip it over. I just want this side down to start with in the fire. Get all that oil hot, get everything cooking. Let's try this on the table. Now I got to find a place on this fire that's going to work good for this. Some of these logs are a little long. I'm going to set it. Let's see. Let's go right between there. So I'm going to get these nice and hot, get the oil hot, flip them over, and I'll spin them a lot to make sure that the wings get moved around, they get crispy on the outside. And then I'm going to do something special. So I like a wing that's been, there's two ways I've heard it called, double buff or char buffed. So I'm going to go ahead and cook up the wings. Then I'm going to pour some of that Frank's Red Hot wing sauce in the pie iron on the wings, maybe a little bit more oil, and I'm going to put them back over the fire to get them really nice and crispy and to bake that flavor into the wings. Oh, you can hear that oil bubbling. Also spurting out the side there a bit. So I did just go ahead and flip this over. I needed two hands, so I couldn't get the camera on it, but a lot of oil spilled out when I did that. So be very careful if you're trying this. All right, let's take a look at these wings. Oh, they're looking good. So I have these on some pretty intense heat here. I'm going to move them over to the grate because they're starting to brown up, which is good, but I want to make sure they're cooked all the way through. I mean, it's chicken. You gotta be safe here. So I'll move it over to the other side where it's hot, but I don't have to worry about the direct heat burning more of the wing. Right. I think the wings are pretty close to being done, so it's time to put on a little Frank's Red Hot and then put them back onto the fire to let this stuff cook in, seep in, and add to that flavor. Now my fire pit is kind of falling apart here, but it does have some concrete on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and set the pie iron here on the concrete and see if I can get all this in the shot for you guys. Make sure there's not an excessive amount of oil. Dump some of that out in advance. Oh, look at that. Now this is where we find out if this is a bad idea or not, because this is liquid. So it's probably going to spatter a little bit with all the heat. So let's just be careful, huh? A little bit at a time. Ooh. Oh, that's some hot sauce. Let's get that closed back up. Feel sorry for any ants that are gonna eat some of that sauce there. Got that back in the high heat zone. Get that Frank's Red Hot sauce in those wings. All right, I grabbed these off the fire. Take a look at that. Holy smokes. Holy hot wings. Got my little pie iron tool here. Get these off of the pie iron. Get them out. Oh, look at that. Woo. That looks delicious and very, very hot. Let's add a little more Frank's to a couple of these. Get ready for the mess here. Oh, you can smell the hot sauce. When I opened the pie iron, oh, it almost blew me over. Oh, that's good. Oh, they're too hot. They're too hot to pick up and eat, and that's what just makes this horrible. Look at that. It's a little crunchy on this one. Oh, that's dried hot sauce. That was probably not a good idea. Got a bee on me. I almost lost all my wings. All right, let's try this out. It's so messy, but they're so good. I love that that double buff or char buff, whatever people call it, where you put the hot sauce on the wing before it's done, and then it adds to the crispiness. It's like another layer of fried sauce on top of it. So this is really good. I'm gonna enjoy these. I have enough to make another pie iron, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Problem with the wings is sometimes they're messy, but they are cooked all the way through. It's good stuff. Well, hey, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me eat wings, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Thanks everybody for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you've ever tried anything like this in a pie iron. This worked out really good, and it's really tasty. The only drawback is I only got 5 wings, even in the XL with the extra size, so you don't get a lot of wings. So you're going to be making wings for a while, but that's all right. All right, thanks everybody for watching.